How y'all doing today? Just wanted to bring you on my morning walk. It is 7 degrees outside, so I'm gonna walk and talk to the camera the whole time because honestly, I never done it in this cold, and I've just got my shirt and t-shirt on. So it's about a 7-minute walk. So I'll bring y'all along with me if I can get out of this place. All right, cool. Initial assessment. It's freaking cold. Merry Christmas Eve, everybody. But it's kind of neat to, at least when I get outside, man, it wakes you up immediately. So, and there's always that initial when you get outside, you're like, it's cold, but I can handle this. This is not that bad. But then, about a minute in, here's my favorite part, right? Turning the corner, getting that sun in your eyes, and that's beautiful. Absolutely love that. Feels like a great way to wake up. And of course it's windy out, so it's probably 0 with a wind chill. But also having my hand exposed, holding the camera is making it a little chilly, but ain't no complaints here. I'm surprised with as windy as it was yesterday, there weren't as many trees down and power outages in the area. I haven't really found much in my driving around and stuff like that, so that's been pretty awesome. But yeah, again, some of you may find this interesting, some not at all, and that's okay. But yeah, I just do a 7-minute walk every single morning. I don't do it every single morning, but for the most part I do it every morning. And I'm going to visit my sister Liz in Colorado Springs, and I plan to keep on doing this. So if I'm going to do that, I need to, get used to the cold. It also, what I notice is I'm not strong enough. Well, let me rephrase. I don't want to do an ice bath yet. That's a pretty big commitment, and I don't think I want to commit to that yet. So one thing I will tell you though is these dogs right here, walked around. There's dogs right there. They look like the sweetest dogs, but it was nighttime, or it was earlier in the morning where it was really dark. Well, hard to see. There you go. It was nighttime. Again, morning, and man, oh man, I took off. I shouldn't have, but I took off running because all I heard was big old mean dogs. And then it wasn't until the next day that I got out and saw them in the light and was like, hey, that's not a big deal. They're behind a 7-foot fence. But yeah, it was kind of crazy because I got attacked by a pit bull before. I got brought down by a pit bull, and that thing was meaner than mean, and it absolutely wanted to hurt me. It wanted to hurt me. Probably in my life if it had the opportunity, but the owner was there to pull it off. But man, when it comes to dogs, there's a lot of them that are sweet, but man, some of them are just nasty. Some of them are just nasty. And also, like with this walk and stuff like that, when you wake up in the morning and you get moving, like that's the most important part, is get moving. It's so easy to wake up and start your routine and get going in the morning and drinking your coffee and all that stuff. That your routines are good, but you don't have time for you to take on the day, to adjust your mental capacity to handle stress, figure out ways to give yourself throughout the day mini breaks, as David Goggins calls them, mental aid stations, because you need a mental aid station in order to become successful. Because if you're just holding junk all the time, that doesn't make any sense. I'll tell you what, I like to stand here for a minute, even though it's cold out, and it's at an intersection with a bunch of people probably staring at me thinking I'm crazy, and it's very cold, but I know I'll be inside in a couple minutes. I'm over halfway done my walk and stuff like that, so it's just beautiful outside. Yeah, a bunch of people look at me like I'm crazy, but that's one of those crazy things you gotta get used to. People looking at you, especially like becoming a YouTuber, vlogger, whatever. Like, people are gonna be looking at you while you're recording, and it's like you just gotta kind of get used to it. So, whew. FYI, it's windy, and it's very cold. Especially standing there for a minute in the, I think if it gets any colder, I'll probably bring a coat with me, just so I can, I don't know, this 8 degrees is like brutal with the wind. I can definitely feel things going numb. My hands are going numb. Whew, it's cold. Also, kind of like, what the hell am I doing? Sorry, didn't mean to swear. Like, what am I doing? What's the purpose to all of this? Discipline. Man, there are so many things that I'm not disciplined in my life that I want to be better disciplined at. And it's like, you know, I work out all the time, and I realize that cold therapy is supposed to be one way to help you deal with your stress and anxiety and all that stuff. And this is kind of my way to do it without actually getting into the ice bath. I know that'll probably happen in the summertime when I don't have the ability for cold like this, but goodness gracious, every other morning has been like 26, 27, 35, 40. This 7 degrees is no joke. Oh, contrary to popular belief, being cold doesn't give you a cold. Being cold can actually improve your immune system and improve blood flow, reduce depression, anxiety, give you a better tolerance for the cold, so when winter comes you're not dying. But yeah, so contrary to belief, doing this is not going to make you sick. What makes you sick is being around sick people. This is actually good for your immune system, so don't go around thinking I'm going to get a cold. You get a cold when you have a compromised immune system because you've been sick before, you eat like crap. But I'm about to end this video because I'll tell you what, y'all, we're at 7 minutes and 47 seconds, so about an 8-minute walk. Watch my glasses fog up. Nice. So, appreciate y'all coming for me, coming along with this walk. I'll put this to YouTube and we'll see. I'm excited to start a channel and just kind of see what happens and see where I go and whatever. I mean, you're not going to get popular if you don't put the content out, right? So, appreciate y'all coming for this walk. I'm going to go warm up because I'm freezing. So, talk to y'all later.